What went on in Japan? We had to find out what happened in Japan. Why has the virus disappeared in Japan? Bring some Japanese people here and maybe they had to spread wherever they had over there. And I don't know, but it just, what happened in Japan, dog? Like,
But I was watching a video with same Dr. Campbell, Dr. John Campbell, and what you're seeing, well, obviously is alluding to the medication which will remain unnamed, right?
Yes.
Now, this is the date here when ivermectin was allowed as a treatment in Japan, the 13th of August. Now, if you Google this, if you Google ivermectin Japan, you'll get at the first 30 or 40 or 50 entrances will be saying that Japan has not approved ivermectin as an official treatment for COVID-19. And that's true, it hasn't. But I'm going to show you why I've got this date on here now. That one there's the 13th of August, ivermectin allowed as a treatment in Japan. So that was the 13th there, that day there. So 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 days. And then the cases started to completely plummet off down to where we are now in Japan. So one of those interesting coincidences. Now, Japan is a very disciplined nation, and mask wearing was already very much part of their culture. So ingrained pre-pandemic mask wearing to prevent flu and other respiratory infections. So people at the moment all over Japan are still wearing masks. They are still social distancing. They are still exercising discipline.
And and he was also saying there is a particular gene in the DNA of Japanese people that helps them combat the virus.
Another interesting possibility is not related to the genetics of the virus, but related to the genetics of the Japanese themselves. Now, the Japanese have been, there hasn't been a lot of genetic interbreeding in Japan for a long, long time, probably a few thousand years. So people in Japan might have particular genetic variations that people in other parts of the world don't have. And indeed, this seems to be the case. So more people in Asia, particularly in Japan, have a defense enzyme called ApoBEC3A. So this is a defense enzyme. So this is an enzyme that people have that helps them to defend against viruses. So whereas this one was made by the virus, this one is made by the people. Now this, if you're lucky enough to have this defense enzyme here, that will attack RNA viruses, and of course COVID-19 is an RNA virus.
You didn't see that video?
That's proven or that's speculation?
Well, no, he was saying he went into this thing with the ASO and the thing so and the 3 so and the 6 and thing and right. You find that in most Japanese people, and because Japanese people apparently don't really breed outside of the
they don't interbreed, yes.
Yeah. You say, so that gene kind of stay heavy there amongst them. And so
but this was him speculating, or this he was talking. He was like,
well, you're saying that's possibly why, based on and he break down the how the virus is constructed and the construction of this gene in these people and blah blah blah, blah. And yeah, so possibly that's so. I mean, he didn't throw out the medication which will remain unnamed, right?
Yeah.
But you're saying so possibly that and that gene kind of help.
Well, whatever it is, we need to investigate it. People need to be trying to find out.
Well, he was saying that it could be possible that it have certain genes and certain different ethnicities that could help or fight off certain things, and that could probably be receiving more harm from the virus because they may be lacking certain genes and whatnot. So you see, that's the kind of research people need to be doing right now.
Well, yeah, I think darker skinned people tend to be doing worse with the virus, which would, well, then again, yes, darker skinned people would find it more difficult to retain or absorb vitamin D, and they've been saying that vitamin D shortfalls in vitamin D levels have had some deleterious effects and so on.